Hello, I'm Herald-Press editor Megan Greavy. Here's a look at the Wednesday, December 18th edition of the Herald-Press. The Huntington County Council approved several encumbrances for the county's 2014 budget. The biggest one being they set aside $540,000 for improvements to the jail. Jail Commander Jeff Kyle said some of these, the jail has had to work on it through this year, or they began last month actually, and they will continue into February and make some improvements to the jail, with some instances being the locks on doors and updating the panel that controls those locks to a touchscreen device. The county also approved encumbrances, or setting aside money for voting machines and for the county 65 voting machines, and also to digitize the county's marriage licenses from 1837 to the present. In our centerpiece today, or tomorrow, Representative Marlon Stutzman came to Pathfinder Services this morning to kind of talk with folks. He talked about the NSA and how it's kind of overstepping its bounds, and he also talked a little bit about a variety of different things, and it gave he was brought to Huntington County by the Chamber of Commerce. They said they felt that it was important to have people, be able to talk to their representative, and for, just kind of to foster that interaction between members of Congress and local folks. The Huntington School Board approved 8 new classes for Huntington North High School beginning with the 2014-15 school year. Those classes range from some more health classes on the same vein as their CNA program. Some of those were dementia care, things like that. They also approved some new music classes, a community service class, and a AP statistics class. The Huntington City Board of Works and Safety discussed several building violations and denied an employee grievance at its meeting Monday. One of the building violations was 35 through 48 Franklin Street. Those properties are actually up for a tax sale, or the Huntington County Commissioners have signed the tax sale certificates. Okay, they just talked about several properties that were up for demolition, or a few got some continuances, things like that. Also, in tomorrow's paper, Huntington University is announcing its new honors program that it intends to begin in the fall of 2014. The program will be focused around a great books curriculum, which will look at works from authors such as Faulkner, Aristotle, Plato, just kind of the great literary works, as well as some non-Western texts to kind of help students with their critical thinking. And the program will also include community service, as well as some cultural experiences for students. The university said that it is looking to have 10 students participate in that in the first year, with some of those spots being reserved for freshmen who might be interested, or current freshmen that might be interested. Alright, on our education page, we look at DARE graduation at Flint Springs Elementary School. Students graduated today and talked a little bit about what they learned, things like that, ways to be drug-free. In sports, our sports editor Justin Shockey looks at Huntington North's bout against Southwood on Thursday night, or let me double check that. Yes, Thursday night's matchup. They're going up against 6'5" Southwood. Huntington wrestling head coach Kyle Wood said that he remembers from his time at Manchester how Southwood's always a tough team, and and the Vikings will be looking to bounce back against a loss last week. So looking forward to that. The Hall of Fame that Don Cotton was inducted into earlier this year has issued a statement on his guilty plea that he submitted Monday. The Hall basically said that it was, upon hearing, of his guilty plea, that they will be considering at their January meeting whether or not to remove him from the Hall of Fame. Also in sports, the Huntington University Foresters basketball team moved to 9-3 when they defeated Indiana University Southeast 70-55 on Monday. That's all for the December 18th edition. After I am done making this video, I will be going out to Shop with a Cop to meet up with reporter Tony Thrasher to see, to experience that. For you who aren't familiar with the program, the law enforcement officers in the city and county go and they raise money to help some kids at Christmas time, and the program promotes both. It helps the kids out to enjoy their, Christmas. These are kids who are in need, and it also, allows the students to interact with officers in a way that, to help them realize that they're not scary people. They're, they're good guys who are just, out to help. So, for more on that story, check in on the December 19th edition. And until then, we will see you around.